As most of you know, we have this new 16-man boxing tournament going on now. There is 16 names written down here. There will be only one winner, and in this video, I will explain who I think it will be and how he will get there and why. Under the bracket, I have the exact same bracket, just drawn a little more sloppy, and what I think will happen. Here is that bracket. I'll do this side, and then the loser's bracket, all that on the back, and then come up here and explain what I think will happen for the rest. First bout, Nolan and DJ. Nolan was winning that match until he quit. So if he just does what he did before, but apparently he has a new trainer this time, if he just continues doing what he did before, he should be able to take that. Then you have Thomas and Andrew. I believe Thomas will take it with superior conditioning and height, but who knows? Andrew could pull something out of his arse here. Then we have Justin and Josh. Justin has proven to be an absolute beast in competition, undefeated as of now in somewhat stunning fashion, beating both Duncan and Dylan. I have Cade winning this one just because he has superior conditioning and height, using his reach to his advantage. Dylan and Alex. Dylan is the skinnier fellow with the better conditioning. Maybe Sweetie will come out here and just throw major bombs. See, this one's kind of a wild card. I don't know. Who knows who will win? Because Dylan lost to Justin, but he beat Jacob Norris. Who knows? Caden Sharpnack and Mason Woodmeyer. I believe that Mason will win with superior height and experience. He is 5 fights in with Anthony Whitten and Calvin Miller. Calvin has everything on Anthony: size, like knowledge, I guess, in the ring because he has experience, weight, everything. Josiah and Alex, I believe Alex will use his strength to his advantage. He's very strong. Could probably clock some boys with his fists. Come out throwing bombs. But then again, Josiah has been claiming to be good at street fighting and kicking ass there. And our version of boxing is very similar. People just throwing hands. So Josiah, he could take this. Who knows? So with all the people that I had losing, they went over to this loser bracket that I filled out. DJ and Andrew, I believe that Andrew will beat DJ using his 4-0 record as of now. Maybe it'd be 4-1 if this comes true. But Andrew would just completely catch DJ with fists. Just bombard him with hands. And I see DJ kind of pulling what he did with Nick, where he keeps flopping and stuff. Then you have Josh and Caleb. Josh would use his harder punching power to defeat the obese. Alex and Caden Sharpnack. Alex would use his size on him and just kind of smack him around. Anthony Whitten and Josiah B. If Josiah is as good as he was claiming to be, he should easily be able to take out Anthony, who is the smaller fighter, one of the smaller in the competition, coming in at 110. We do have smaller. Obviously, Nolan is a pretty small fellow. Same with DJ and Caden. So then if we go on to the loser bracket, we have Anthony versus Caden Sharpnack. I have Anthony beating Caden Sharpnack, while Caleb uses his size and pummels DJ. But then I also have Caleb beating Anthony using size, and then Caden beating DJ because they're about the same size, but he has other boxing experience that I believe he would use. So in this round, moving on, I believe that Josh would beat Andrew using his height and possibly harder puncher power. Alex Shweety versus Josiah Brooks. Josiah is the thinner person. I believe that he could throw some wild overhands and just smack Shweety when he's not prepared for it. Then I have Andrew losing to Shweety. Shweety will use his size to his advantage because Andrew is a shorter fellow, and he should smack Andrew a couple times. But then also, this would be the winners of the losers bracket, Josiah and Josh. I have Josh beating Josiah. He is the heavier set fellow, and the more heavy you are, the more you can pack behind your punch, usually. So weight might be an advantage to Josh's side here. Moving on to this, we have what would be Nolan versus Thomas. There's like a 2-foot height advantage to Thomas. This should be an easy one for him. Justin and Cade. Justin he has broader shoulders. He's more stocky. Cade's more tall and lean. If Cade uses his jab to an effect, he might be able to pull it out, but Justin's not about that. He likes to set the pace of the match by charging in and swinging, which I believe will take Cade out, and Justin will move on. Here, you'd have Mason Woodmeyer and Dylan Graham. Dylan is a little shorter, but he's heavier. I believe that he could smack around Mason using body shots, and his fighting style is very evasive and then coming in for special hits. Then we would have Calvin Miller and Alex Kolb. This one was kind of hard because Calvin does have the height and weight here. But if Kolb does have the superior cardio, so he could probably just, if he moves around, jabs and hits him in the body, right in those liver shots, he could take it. Then we'd have to go to the secondary bracket. That would happen from the losers in the second round would be Nolan and Cade. I have Cade beating Nolan coming down here, and then Calvin beating Mason with height and weight, and then Mason beating Nolan to get 7th. Then I have Cade losing to Calvin using his height and size to his advantage here, and knocking Cade down. So then we'd have semifinals, Thomas versus Justin. I believe Thomas will underestimate himself here and lose because he won't swing as much, because after Justin hits hard. He will hit Thomas, and Thomas will be reluctant to do something, to do anything. He'll throw some hits that'll land, but I feel that Justin will just keep constant pressure and ultimately win. Here it would be Alex and Dylan. I believe Kolb will take it by using his superior conditioning and just swinging with hooks and landing. Then we'd move down here, Thomas and Dylan. I have Thomas beating Dylan because he has height, and he'll use the jab, because then at this point in time, if this does happen, they will both have lost to Justin, so that could be a kind of a thing. Maybe the winner of that could fight Justin again, who knows. Then I have Justin beating Alex. They're about the same height and proportions and stuff, and they could just come out swinging bombs, and I have Justin just being being on the edge because he's a very accurate. Whenever he swings, he connects or comes close to connecting, or anything like that. If you can see him when he hits Justin, a lot of those hits are hitting the sides or chin or eye area of Duncan. So this was my prediction for the entire thing. Again, there's my prediction for the losers bracket. Predictions for the entire thing. I'd like to thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and of course subscribe to the channel. It'd be really cool to hit 1,000 so I can get monetized off this stuff. This is Looneyport, signing off.